Yeah, so I heard people say that van life is dead. Van life is so dead, maybe boat life is something for you. So this boat here is a Bison 32. It's built in the mid to late 1980s, I would say. It costs about $5,000, but if you're willing to do some of the work yourself, you can get away with a good price on a boat. Some of the problems that this boat had when I acquired it, it had damage to the keel in the front, so that had to be fixed. It had a crack in the back of the keel, that was fixed. And then of course the interior of the boat was all falling apart. Not the cushions and stuff like the cladding that you put on the walls. This stuff, let me show you. This is all new. I made this this spring. So the walls, the roof, the cabin in the front, all has new cladding. It's not a super big project. I found it to be actually quite easy to do. You need to be willing to put in the work that's necessary. And if you have that will in you, man, I'm telling you, you're gonna get away with a good boat for a good money. The damage that it had here that makes it so cheap. You see, if you look here at the keel, yeah, it ran into a stone there. Here it was a crack where it was taken in water after the damage in the front. So all this had to be taken down and then repaired with more glass fiber. If you look here from this side, you can see here is about how thick the keel was from the start. And up here is, you see how thick it became after I fixed it. It's like 5 times thicker here than it originally was. And it's hard like a rock. It's definitely not gonna crack in that space. So let's go up and have a look. Oh Jesus. This is pretty nice. Yeah, so now we are out here in the where you sit to steer it. So it's a good space. There is a table here. And I also have this tent that covers up the entire area, which makes it very, very usable. It's very nice to be out sitting here in a rainy summer day, drinking wine and eating food. The rudder, there is a little table. This is a very nice spot to spend time, I have to say. Yeah, so that's the outside. Let's go move inside here. The entrance for the boat is right here. You got a sink and a kitchen corner. Looks like this. You got a oven. Here is ingredient storage. Yeah, plates, glasses. Some more dry storage in here. Got the engine in there. Nothing special to see. It's a Volvo Penta. Then over here you got the navigational corner. Here are some of my maps. I'm gonna put this in my pocket. So yeah, you got a navigation table. And over there you have the radio equipment. So you have a VHF radio and another band radio. Yeah, here is the electrical panel, water and fuel meter. Yeah, and a speed meter here, in case you're sitting inside and doing calculations for how long you have left. Back in here is, yeah, it's a cabin for one person. So yeah, here you have a sofa on this side, storage up here. Of course, this one you fold it up and you have a full-size bed here. And on the other side, let's see, fold this one up to get more space behind here. And this table comes down, so you made this into a double bed. So this is a real full-size bed over here. It's really nice. Then let's go into the front here. This side you got storage for your clothes. I think I have a suit or something like that in here for the moment. Yeah. There's a suit and a couple of sports jackets. Oh yeah, this is a nice one. Look at this. This is nice stuff. I'm gonna take this with me back home. You continue in here and you have the front cabin. There is no mattresses in here right now because I have a water leak problem. It leaks water from here and then yeah, it collects down here. So yeah, I have to fix that before I put the mattresses in here. And you can also see the water is running alongside the walls. Then you just back up a little bit. You have this privacy door here. That way you have privacy for the front cabin. And you also behind here have the bathroom. Let's see what we got. You learn to deal with it. There's the toilet seat. Of course, here is storage for your toilet accoutrements. So it's everything here is very, very compact and very practical. So when you're done here, you want to wash your hand, you pull the sink out, yeah, and you have the sink for whatever you need it for. You can make the poop in here all by yourself. Nobody's gonna disturb. Well, when push comes to shove, in the end, the only thing that is important to know is if you've been thinking about buying and living on a boat, just do it. Don't wait for anybody else to do it for you, or just go for it. People nowadays, they don't want to take risks for some reason. I don't know why. It's fucking strange to me, I tell you that. Yeah, I've been doing a bit of research on boats on the internet. Boats in most parts of the world seem to be very expensive, which is not the case in Scandinavia, I can say. We have a very big, large boat culture here. And boat prices here the last couple of years has been really, really cheap. You can get a super nice boat, like a Sunwind 26 for 10 to 15,000 crowns. What is that? $1,000 to $1,500, and that's a lot of boat for the money. I don't know, with a boat like that you can sail around the world, literally. The only thing that's stopping you is you. You should check on the European market, especially Scandinavia. Just get to it. That's the only thing. If you want to live life, you gotta grab it by the horns and just go for it. What else can I say? For nothing else, join me for our New Year's special. It's gonna be coming out soon and it's gonna be great. I bought some fireworks and we gotta blow shit up, so hang in there for that. If you want to know anything else, post the questions in the comments below and I'll get to it as soon as I see it.